this episode I'm going to do a quick review on the SMOKtech pipe mod. They call it the E-pipe. Now this comes in a kit, however this just isn't a kit. They're in the process of putting together a kit now, but they did just send me the E-pipe piece. Now I didn't get a battery or anything with it, but I did install a Trustfire battery, 650 milliamp, and basically all you have to do now, this thing is heavy. I mean, I don't know what I could compare it to. It's pretty dang heavy though, probably about 2 or 3 Kanga Pro tanks in weight. Battery just goes in like that, screw the cap on, and then we're going to test it here. I got a cartridge I'm going to put on there, screw it on. This is the push button right here. It is a nice looking device. It really is. Really doesn't kind of look like a pipe though. But anyway, we're going to test it out. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. You know, like I said before, this is just the pipe piece that came in this box. They are in the process of putting together a complete kit with the battery and probably a clear miser also. But I do have a SMOKtech cartridge that I just filled up. So let's stick it on there. Now, just so you know, that's just a 510 connection. There's no ego threads on this E-pipe. Now, I gotta say, when I first put a cartridge on, I couldn't get it to work. I thought the battery may have been in backwards. I didn't get it to work. I had to take the push button piece off here because they both turn off. This is the push button. I turned it off, blew it out, and then it started working. And for some reason, it automatically started to fire when I screwed my cartridge on without me pushing the button. But then it started working fine. So I don't know what the issue was there. I know it's a brand new device, so maybe they're still working out the bugs. But I do have a SMOKtech 510 cartridge on the E-pipe. Let's give it a vape. But there's the SMOKtech 510 single coil 2 ohm cartomizer. Okay, the button is somewhat hard to push. I guess in a way that could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing. But let's give it a vape. Good vapor. It seems to work fine now. However, the button is very strong. You do have to push on it. Let's try. Now I do have my VV Nova here. I can't get my VV Nova to work on it, and I have a Kanga T4 510 connection. Let's see if we can get this to work on the E-pipe. My VV Nova wouldn't work on it. This is brand new. I'm going to fill it up. We're going to use some Hurricane smoke juice. Give me a second. I'll have this filled up and then we'll give it a try. And we're going to see if the Kanga works on here. I couldn't get my Nova to work, and another one I couldn't get to work. Let's give this a shot. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can get the Kanga to work. 510 Kanga. We're going to screw it right into the E-pipe. Works pretty good. Great vapor, actually. It does do a good job. Hey folks, the E-pipe is very heavy. Now I do have my scale here. It comes in at about damn near 4 ounces. So it is a heavy device. It seems like it's made solid. I did a volt test on it. It does produce 3.7 volts, and with the new Kanger I tested, this is a 2.5 ohm Kanger T4 clearomizer, 510 connection only, no ego threads. It produces really good vapor. Now I did have a couple quirks with it when I first tried starting it up, but other than that it's been working flawlessly for me. If you can handle the weight and the looks, it's a little different. I guess it kind of looks like a pipe. Okay folks, now here's my VV Nova on the E-pipe. I can't get it to work. It looks like the E-pipe, the top of the battery terminal is down a little bit further than it is on my Kanger EVOD battery. So here's my Nova on the Kanger EVOD. You'll see that it works here. Now we'll take this off and put it on the E-pipe. Nothing. I think the terminal on the battery and E-pipe is down just a hair more. I suppose if I took a pair of needle nose and pulled that center post out, I could get it to work. But it does work with my Kanger and the SMOKtech cartridges, 510 connection only. And we can take the push button apart here. I'll show you the push button. This is for the battery. You unscrew this to put the battery in. Here is the push button. It is knurled there, so you can unscrew it. I don't know why they make that an option for you, but I guess that's not bad. And there is the push button and the top of the E-pipe. Now again, like I said before, I had to take this apart, blow it out, and screw it back together before I could actually get it to work correctly. So let's just give it another shot since I did that again. Make sure everything's still working. No problems, but that's the E-pipe from SMOKtech, coming soon.